Nearly 4 years ago, on February 9th, 2020, I downloaded Team Fortress 2 for the first time. Since then, I've accumulated nearly 1,000 hours of playtime on Team Fortress 2 alone, not even considering the time I've spent on fan projects, such as Open Fortress and Team Fortress 2 Classic. For the most part, I've enjoyed the time I've spent on this game. I've made countless memories on community servers, taking other players on in sniper duels, team fights, and generally just fucking around. I even tried making a YouTube video about the game a few years ago.
Okay, so basically, what I was gonna do for this video is...
Yeah, that one didn't work out. I don't play Team Fortress 2 as often as I used to, and that's for a whole slew of reasons. As I've grown older, I've realized that I want a game made by people who know and want what they're making. I don't like reaching for loose threads, praying to the Lord that my favorite game will get fixed. Team Fortress 2 is one of those games, if you catch my drift. Some people will like to tell you that it started off strong and only got better as the years flew by. Maybe that's true, but somewhere along the line, it was clear that things were starting to fall apart. Updates were pushed out with bizarre or downright terrible additions. Casual is a former shell of itself, and a bunch of other game modes are just completely dead. But in retrospect, maybe we were a little spoiled because now there's nothing. Actually, you know what? No, saying there's nothing, that's a lie, because there is something. There's one giant glaring issue. Robots. Team Fortress 2 isn't the only game with a bot problem. Hell, it's not even the only Valve game with hackers. But what Team Fortress 2 has isn't just a bot problem. It's a full-on bot crisis. And it has been going on for years. Let me take you back to 2020, a strange year for most of us living folks. Upon installing Team Fortress 2 for the first time, I loaded into a casual match and was met with the sight of a roster full of players. Cool, I thought. People still play this game. I picked my character, albeit not with a bit of struggle, and then I left the spawn room. I took a few steps, and then BOOM! I was instantly killed with a headshot. I blinked a few times, utterly confused, and then that's when shit really hit the fan. Suddenly, out of the blue, every player on the server changed both their username and their profile to mimic my own. They all then proceeded to spam racial slurs into the chat, posing as me, presumably with the intention to get me banned. That was the first time I had ever felt true terror in my life. In a desperate panic, I reached for the push-to-talk key, voicing out the truth, to inform the greater server that these false individuals were impersonating me. But my cries fell on deaf ears, as the bots continued their barrage in voice chat, probably playing Funky Town or some shit, I can't remember. Eventually, enough was enough, and I left the server, sweating from head to toe. This is not something anyone should have to go through. Team Fortress 2 has been taken hostage, and Valve doesn't give a shit. The only way they'll budge is if we give them a reason to, and that's why I'm here to spread the word of TF2 fandom's latest campaign. Fix TF2. Do you despise Valve's treatment of Team Fortress 2, a class-based shooter classic? Are you sick and fed up with a seemingly endless barrage of disgusting robotic terrorists ruining your fun? Then why not consider contributing to Fix TF2? You are a person, and your opinion matters. En masse, we'll be able to make a difference. You can contribute to the cause in a variety of ways, but I'll go ahead and list off the most obvious ones. Number 1. Sign the petition. In the description of this video, I have provided a link to Save TF2, a website that allows people like you to get your voice sent straight to Valve. All you need to do is provide a name and email address, and eventually a petition with those names will be sent to Valve. Number 2. Boycott TF2's Academy. Why should you give a company that doesn't treat you properly your hard-earned money? Avoid opening crates, buying or selling cosmetics, or purchasing items straight from TF2. We won't give them a penny if they won't spare us their time. Number 3. Spread the word. You can share not only this video, but other Fix TF2 videos around the internet. Alert other people about Valve's lack of attention and commitment. Get people talking about this, and tell them what we need so that they can tell others. Ultimately, what is the goal here? What are we trying to accomplish? We don't need a new update, we don't need any new maps or weapons. Those would be nice, but they wouldn't solve TF2's core problem. TF2 is going through a bot crisis. Valve needs to take action.